Alright, so back to Jinkies. We are trying to get everything set up before the bomb goes off. And, yeah, it looks like we put ourselves in a good spot. Alright, we got a drought coming in for cycle 11. 6 days for a good tide. That's actually pretty good. Things are slowly working fine. Alright, drought is here. We're doing fine for the most part. We're still getting this in. We've got roughly halfway done. We just need the planks to come in so we can get a lot of this end stuff going. You know what? Part of me just wants to just do that. Just put the paths on that. Should have plenty of water to work with. We've got essentially 14 days. We got 33 beavers, so let's say 35. So that's 70 times 14. Well, that's 700 plus another 4. So 70, 140, 280. So roughly 1,000 water. Yeah, we'll be fine on water for this wave. I mean, for this cycle. Alright, we are on cycle 12, and the core is active. We are not finished yet. We are maybe 80% of the way there. I've actually started scrapping things in order to try to get us there. So... what else can we scrap? What else can we scrap? Water's coming in. Yeah, they're getting things together. They just need to get things fully together. And they're getting there, just it's taking time. So it'll probably be pretty dang close. You're just filled with gears. Could I break you down? Break you down. Duplicate. Get this high prioritized. That way we have more planks coming in. What else can we scrap? Wait, this is technically logs, right? No, that's planks. That's metal blocks. We can turn that back into logs. We could technically scrap this. That wouldn't give us a lot of logs, though. Let's see, what else could we scrap? There's not a lot we can scrap. Well, this will affect the well-being. But gives us stuff to work with. We can focus on getting the well-being back up after we get everything finished. And a drought is coming in. We got lucky with the lack of bad tides. You and you. You're fine. Let's see. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why you guys... You guys should not be building that. I can't believe I gotta tell these beavers to not build certain things. But we are almost done. Just gotta make sure we got everything set in for before the core goes. And yeah, we are looking pretty good. Is there anything else I could break down? If it's not needed, break it down. I can focus about the well-being later. Yep, I see one. Survival comes first. Survival comes first. Oh, there's another one. Alright, the drought's here. We've got 5 days till the core blows. It's a 21-day drought. So, let's say 35 beavers, so 70. So, 21 times 70. Let's see, we bring the 70 down. Trying to do this in my head. It's hurting my head somewhat. 70, 21, 0, 7. Put the 0. Put a 0 here. 2, 1470. So 1,500 water. So yeah, we'll survive. We'll survive. And if we can get the reservoir done, then we'll be really good, which we're almost done with it. We just need to get these planks and that levee in. And then we can focus again on well-being. Which means we probably could actually rebuild things. Come on, get this finished. Get this finished. Just one more log. You just need one more log. You're in! We can go back down to 16-hour work days. We are finished. We are finished. The reservoir is ready. It's ready for the big boom. It's ready for the big boom. Alright, core's about to go boom. Beavers are getting wet. We're good. We have survived. We have survived. Alright. So, I'm going to move you over to here. You over to here. You over to here. And you over to here. And then I'm going to demolish these. So I can put in some more water storage. Okay. So now, with us technically surviving, we now need to get down to the lower level. But I think what I need to do is I need to replace all my well-being stuff that I had. So that my beavers are happy again. Alright, cycle 13. We are surviving. Was a little close on the water, but I think we're fine for the most part. We are slowly making improvements to switch from, you know, stopping the oh gosh bomb attack to now switching to how do we beat the game. And so we're getting pine resin going up here. We plan to get some maple syrup going. Most of our water containment is being moved over. A lot of the well-being is back in place. Actually, there's more of it now compared to before. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty good. Future projects, we're definitely going to have to figure out something to do with the bad tide, so that the bad tide doesn't get stored up in here. But for the time being, don't really have a lot. But yeah, we're getting there. We're actually surviving. Go figure. Oh, look at that. Cycle 13. I think this might be our second bad tide, but this will start putting our, this will put all of our stuff to, the test. See how it goes. So, hopefully it goes well. If we're lucky, everything should just fall over into this. Starting to get the monument going. Power project's almost finished, so this will be connected up, and also this will be providing power, which, you know what, we probably could get more of these going. Let's see, duplicate. And then duplicate. There we go. More power. Also at the point where we need more beavers. So we need to figure out that housing situation. And yeah, we're power thing finished. So this will constantly be supplying this will constantly get power from the geothermal. And this will also be adding extra power to the situation. Alright, bad tide's here. Time to test the system. It's a 11-day bad tide. We've got, let's say, 70 beavers. And so 70 times 11, 70, 770, so 800 water. So we got enough water to survive. And hopefully the bad tide just drops out of here quickly. Oh, and the progress on the monument's going pretty good. It's almost done. Which, that will boost our well-being. Alright, bad tide is over. We need to get these pumping again. I was right about the water. We have enough water. We've also started moving our housing so that we can get more beavers in. Let's see, 12 logs. Should be able to get that going. Let's see. We've got 5 beds open, so I can demolish you and... Oh no! Oh no, I just stranded the beaver. There we go. You're no longer stranded. It looks like everything's coming back to normal. Well, define normal, but... yeah, it looks like we're getting everything going. Oh no, we're getting back-to-back bad tides. That is no bueno. Starting to put in the well-being stuff again. Try to get my colony up and running. Need to get food taken care of. Because I don't want them to get in a bad spot of not having the food that they need. Alright, bad tides here. Another 11-dayer. Let's say 80 beavers. That's 880, so let's say 900. So we got enough water to survive the bad tide. But we need to also look at increasing water. Thinking about destroying these. What we need to do is get going on the better pumps, the large water pumps, but we need treated planks. Well, let's take a look at what we need to get going for treated planks. We've already got the pine resin, we got regular planks. We just need plank skiers, trees, and 250 power. I mean, we already got all that. And if we wanted to, I know where we could exactly put it. We could put it right here. Demolish that. Demolish that. High prioritize building that. And high prioritize getting the scrap. Alright, now that that's all taken care of, we can get the wood workshop going. Connect to right there. That gets us treated planks going. Which means now we need to get treated plank storage. So if we're going to start pushing towards the large pumps, they They're a 3x3 with a little outie bit. So we would need to put... stuff along here. Which honestly now would be a good time. Let's see if we can make this work right now. All right. Can't do much here yet until this is built and giving us treated planks. And it is some gears and 2 logs away. Which, something else we need to consider is getting more lumber mills going. Because we're going to need more plank production. Well, got most of the stuff built already. If we... let's demolish these for now. And then... okay, so that makes it flat with that. Can't build this. Why can't we build this? Is it the windmill? Yes, it was. Okay, so we got to move the windmill. And you need 10 treated planks. Alright. So we can delete you two. Now keep in mind, one of these... this puts out 5 water per third hour. This puts out 1. So this puts out 3 water per hour. This puts out 15 water per hour. So one of these big ones is worth 5 of these little ones. So that'll definitely help with the water situation. I think we're fine here. Okay, so you're just waiting to build this, which just needs the treated planks, which that's building 1 every 3 hours, which it's making them. So this will come online soon enough. And like I said, one of these replaces 5 of these. So we had 4 here, so we could actually technically remove these 2. There we go. It's already online. And because it deals with water, it is high priority on the workplace. So so now we just need to wait for this to get built, and for that to get built requires these. So now we come across the issue of having not enough planks. And we're barely breaking into our pine stash. So I think what we need to start pushing on is getting to down here. And I've got an idea. Okay, so we're going to lose the... We're going to lose access to the wet fur for a time being. But... because we need to deal with this bad water situation. This reservoir is saving us, but it's not allowing us to thrive. Alright, the second large water pump is in. So 2 of those is roughly 10 regular water pumps. So we got a lot of water coming in. So now what I'm going to suggest is doing something a little crazy. First off, we need automation. Let's see. Is there any automation for detecting contamination? Here we go. Requires 8 metal blocks. Luckily, we still have 12. So we just need to figure out where to put this. And I think we're going to put it right here. So we need the contamination one. Yes, unlock it. Let's see, when... No, I want it on. No. When its threshold is greater than or equal to 5%. Alright, so I want this built. Now we gotta wait for us to get the... science for getting whatchamacallit. We need the science for the floodgates, so we gotta wait for that to do its thing. Alright, bad tide has ended. We've got extra science coming in to try to boost. We got 6 of these inventors going, and hopefully we can get this up and running. But it's just going to take some time. Otherwise, yeah, we seem to be in a pretty good spot. Alright, we got a drought coming in. Nice to see one of those, but sadly we won't get the achievement for 3 bad tides in a row. But we are definitely getting a lot of water in. And our science is almost at the point that we need it to be. Alright, now we got 1,000 science to work with. So now we can demolish these. Get that picked up. And we can get the observatory going. Yes, it costs 1,000. How much power does it take anyways? 200 horsepower. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get on to it about the power situation. But we're doing pretty good. We just need roughly 40 more planks. And get that going. But we are coming right into the drought. Yep, here's the drought. You know what? Let's make another access path here. Think of it like a shortcut. And we're getting plenty of wood to work with. We're just waiting for the planks to come in. Which just need another 30 of them. Alright, now we got an observatory going. Which, funny enough, if we had burned the science that we got for getting the observatory, we could have already been working on the project. But now we can start working on said project. So, first thing we need to do is get to 500 science. So I guess more time for gathering science. Alright, so we got enough science now. So, what we need to do... break those. And break those. Need to grab these right away. Luckily, we're not losing any... Oh, we are losing water. Whoops. But not much. And besides, we've got 1,500 water. I think we're fine. For the most part. I want to place the next part, but I don't want to accidentally lose... any of the logs to down there. In case... me placing the next part. Alright, so we got at least enough of it clear that we can do this. So we got enough science. We're going to put in triple floodgates. And what is it going to take? It's going to take a lot of logs and a lot of planks. Yeah, we definitely need to get plank makeage going. Like, get that higher up. Okay, so now we got the triple floodgates in, which they're currently being built. We're going to sync them together, and we're going to automate to containment sensor 1. When it is off, We want the height to be about 270, 280. Let's do 275. I want to make sure. Come on, come on. Oh, come on. There's got to be an easier way to... Okay, 275. I can work with that. But when the sensor is on, I want it all the way open. That way the bad water does not get stored. Now, good news. I could copy these settings and apply them to each of these. So, that's how we're going to deal with storing up too much bad water during when the bad tides happen. Is it the best system? No. But does it work? Kinda. But overall, we're doing pretty good. We need to get power fixed. We need to get more lumber mills going. And we'll definitely need to get this finished up. Yeah, it's just waiting on planks. So we need to get that finished up. I don't have anything else building that requires planks, I think. So I think we're good. So yeah, I think we just need to... You know what? Hold on. I got an idea. Lumber mill. Power. Oh, for the love of... You think you're being so clever, and then the game's like, nah. Is it because of these trees? Is it because of the trees? Gosh dang it. Try to be clever and... Alright, fine. Then we'll do it this way. One, two, three. Now it's going to have issue with the fact that... Oh, no, it's not going to have issue. Yay! All right, no, two between. Yes, two between. And then what I can do with you... Wait, not path. Power. And that will get us going. This is very temporary. This is just until I can get everything figured out. But for today's session, we did pretty good. We survived the big boom. We're pushing towards thriving. I think we're doing pretty good.